USFooty News was in Colorado Springs, Colorado, at the US Air Force Academy, the cadet fields for the 12th annual USFooty Nationals Championship tournament. It was cold, it was wet. It's cold and wet. Big weather's in there. Dick's Sporting Goods, a steady stream of USFooty players and supporters going into Dick's to get their long johns and gloves and hats and maybe even some new shoes. Probably the biggest upset came with the Vancouver Cougars beating the number one seed, the Denver Bulldogs. Vancouver ended the day 2-0 and lead Pool A. In Pool B, it was a complete wash. Every team won a game and every team lost a game. So we will see on Sunday how this is all going to shake out. Both games on Sunday are really going to matter for determining who goes into the final, probably to face Vancouver. I spoke with Stu Grills.
G'day Stu, how you doing?
Pretty good, mate, pretty good. It's a bit cold.
Congratulations on the win, that's a pretty big win to beat Denver.
Yeah, you know what, I've got to be honest with you, we came down here and our number one goal was to make sure we gave them a real run for their money, and it's fantastic. You know what, they're a very good team and they battled really hard.
You seem to bring a pretty good team. I'm not sure you've travelled with such a good team this year.
This is probably the strongest team we've ever bought. We were asked by USFooty if we would step up and move into Division 1 and free up Division 2. And we thought about it hard, but we did do that because we thought we had a pretty strong team. But especially in our Canadian depth, we have 3 national players playing, and there's about 3 others that are right on the cusp actually. So.
What do you think the biggest thing was? It was a tight game. You just got a goal or two to get out in front.
I think the biggest difference in the game today was the fact that, fortunately for us, the weather actually stayed dry. We have a tall squad. We have a lot of runners as well, but we had a tall squad, and I think that's what really did us in for us. Well, did it in for Denver. Sorry.
Thanks, Stu. Congratulations again.
No problem. Thanks very much.
This is the biggest tournament USFooty's had. We had a big photo of 800 to 1,000 players. I spoke with Paul O'Keefe.
Paul O'Keefe, how are you doing?
Excellent, mate. Another bloody Nationals. It's all good stuff, isn't it?
So we decided to do a photo again this year?
Yeah, since we had the amphitheatre behind us, we obviously wanted to get the
beautiful mountains in the background.
Beautiful mountains, but we got a bit of fog instead, but it was a great opportunity. We haven't done a big photo like that for a couple of years, but it's a really great marketing tool to send home and send everybody and show how big the tournament is.
How many guys do we think registered for it this year?
We have about 1,000 players. We have 8, 16, 24. So we have about 1,000 players. We have 28 men's teams and 6 women's teams. So officially, this is our biggest nationals ever in terms of both player numbers and also team numbers.
How has Colorado Springs and the Air Force Academy, how have they been in terms of hosting this event?
This is the best support we've ever had from a local community in terms of hosting the event. Colorado Springs, more than any other country in America, understands amateur sport. They've pulled out all the stops for us. The Air Force Academy. Chris, let me show you something. This is called grass. We haven't actually played on grass for a couple of years, so it's been a fantastic facility. The Air Force Academy has been brilliant.
That's great. What do you think is the best thing for this year, and what are you looking forward to for 2009?
I think the best thing, not just for this year, but also next year, is that people are now coming to us and saying, we want to have nationals in our city, happen in Colorado Springs, happen in Ohio for next year. So means that we're on the map as a tournament and as a sport, and we're not begging and borrowing anymore. And it just makes such a difference in the terms of the additional things that we can put on for our players and the extra professionals that we can bring to the event. So this has been a great tournament so far and great support from the city, and we're looking for that next year and beyond. And every year we get a little bit better. It's just really good stuff.
And you kicked a goal?
I actually kicked a goal. I always said that the first game of Nationals is the only chance I've got because the next two are just so hard. So the altitude's getting to us a little bit, but I was happy I got my Nationals goal in the first match.
And how's Milwaukee going?
So Milwaukee's in Divi 2. We won our first game, so that's a good start for us. We always want to make sure in the middle of the division, so we're never in danger of being sort of dropping the following year. So we're off to a good start.
Thanks, Paul.
And one more thing, mate.
Yep.
12 Nationals. Only guy to play in all 12 Nationals. Pretty happy about it.
Congratulations.
Actually, off camera, Paul noted that one other player has played in all 12, and that's Mike Powers, who now plays for Atlanta. The Eagles were good against Golden Gate, but in the wet, Boston really knew how to play wet weather football and took the win against the Baltimore Washington Eagles. Golden Gate took a win against San Diego. And San Diego beat Boston. This is Chris Adams for USFooty News.com.